Okay, so Pet Simulator X has caused yet another controversy. That is not the surprising part, but I feel like there is quite a lot to discuss here, so let's just jump right into this. But first, hello there, please make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Now, the main topic of this whole drama this time is some plushies, which I think we've already talked about Pet Simulator X and their plushies before, but that was for a whole separate drama, a whole different issue. I don't know how this many issues could possibly arise from a game selling merch. But here we are yet again. This time people are talking about this, people are discussing this and debating this, I guess, because Pet Simulator X was going to sell plushies that were $350. Like real life money, that real dollars that you can hold in your hand, not Robux. 350 real life dollars for one plush. But like I said, I don't want anyone to jump to their final conclusion just yet. There is a lot to discuss with this, and there is also a lot of factors to this. I don't know, it's complicated kind of. So I first saw this from the RTC. They said for the Titanic plushies of Big Games Pet Simulator X, they cost a whopping $349.99 USD. The likely reason for this is worded very weirdly. Very limited quantity, exclusive in-game code, size of plush, quality of plush. I guess the only reason for this is no reason. This shouldn't have been created, probably. Or in the words of Green Lego Cats, the likely reason for this, greed. Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. Also, some people are discussing whether or not this is against the terms of service, and apparently it's not, but also it's probably morally wrong rather than just against any kind of rule that Roblox might have. And that is why so many people have a problem with this. But I mean, let's take a look at the screenshots of this $350 plush. There is a blue one and there is a red one, and I think that's it. Both of them say coming soon, so they haven't actually been sold yet, and that is why right now the price seems to have been changed to $250. So that is a bargain. If you don't buy this $250 plush because it just went down from $350, you are losing out. Like, you have to buy it now just for the deal. I'm lying, I'm being sarcastic. Please don't buy the $250 Roblox Pet Simulator X plush. In the description of these things, it does say that they are very limited quantity, no restock, so I would imagine that once these go on sale, the second they sell out, that's probably it. They are never coming back, they will never restock. So, for example, if they sell 10 of these, 10 people buy them, that's it forever. Nobody can ever buy them again, I mean, unless they end up on eBay, which no doubt they absolutely will, because that is what happened last time. I remember people were selling Pet Simulator X plushes, like just the tiny little regular size plushes for $5,000. I'm pretty sure I even saw one for $10,000. It was absolutely insane, and that was why the previous drama happened. I just remembered that, I just realised that. Also, the description does mention that it comes with an exclusive in-game code for your own Titanic blue balloon cat pet, or red, depending on which one you buy, I guess. Made with love. I mean, that alone costs $350, of course. Love is not free. Made with love. Super soft materials, 100% blah 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 blah. 16-inch, 22. It's massive, basically. You can see in the image right here, the little preview image, they did say that the monkey plush is not included. It's only for scale. This little monkey is not little at all. Like, this is just a regular size plush that you would still have to hold with two hands. Like, plushes are generally kind of big anyway. So when you see this big blue thing next to it for scale, that's when we realize just how big this is, which I guess, like I said, this is why we can factor all these things into it. The sheer size of it to begin with probably already adds a lot to the cost, but even if that does add to the cost and eventually makes it $350 or $250, that's still not okay. Like, they just shouldn't have existed in the first place. And you could argue, like, okay, but people don't have to buy them. Like, if you don't want to buy it, just don't buy it. But like Creecraft said in the replies, kids game, by the way, Pet Simulator X is almost entirely a kids game, and if the entire player base isn't already 90% kids, the game is targeted towards them. So when you start selling merch for a game that you are targeting towards kids, your target audience is children. Why are you selling plushes for $350 or even $250 is ridiculous, because you already know that those kids are gonna do anything that they can possibly do to convince their parents or something like that, just so that they can get this plush for the code. The fact that it comes with a code means that kids aren't gonna care how much it costs. They will do whatever they can to get this pet so that they can have the code that comes with it. And if anything should have been learnt from last time, it should have been just don't do it, or don't sell them with the codes. I don't know. Do this better, but instead, the second time that you decide to do this, you make them $350. Is what lesson was learnt there? What logic was put into place here? So obviously Big Games has dropped the price of the Titanic cat plushies after outrage from players. It's now $250 after being $350, and according to the creator of Pet Simulator X, the price wasn't final. We have not announced anything. Acting like $350 was bad but $250 is not, like, this still should not exist. If you are going to create a plushie that could warrant the price being anywhere near that, maybe just scrap the idea and don't do it in the first place. I don't know. Just a reminder, it costs like 10% of that price or even less to make those plushies. This is absurd. Yeah, like I said before, I can kind of understand the price being a little bit higher than a regular plush because it's obviously bigger. We can see in the preview image, using the monkey for scale, we can see that it's massive, but still, it shouldn't be that much. And if it was going to be that much, just don't make it in the first place. I guess it's not that, I don't know. A lot of people seem to have different opinions about this. I mean, most of them are bad. So that's where the comments is the place to go. Please tell me what you guys think about Pet Simulator X making plushies for $350. But anyway, what do you guys think of Pet Simulator X causing drama by selling $350 plushies? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.